So you miss the old Dido. The old Dido was so much better. The new Dido is so changed. Bring back 2020 Dido. Do you mean this Dido? Or this Dido? Or even this Dido? Yeah, me too. Sometimes I miss the way I used to do ASMR. But don't get me wrong, I love my new style of ASMR and how I have changed and grown over the years, but I just have one question for you. When did you start watching my channel? Let me know in the comments when you started watching. Which version of Dido do you remember the most? And I thought, for a little bit of nostalgia, I'd bring some back of the old Dido tonight. That's right, welcome everybody. Even my intro, I feel like missing the old Dido wouldn't be right without doing my intro. Tonight, I thought we'd do a little bit of a blast from the past as I try and help you sleep with some of my oldest and most nostalgic triggers. Better yet, I thought I'd make it really Dido by getting my old microphone out as well. I never used this microphone. Shout out if you remember this mic. If you've been around long enough to recognize it, be sure to leave a like on the video as well. And whether you're new or old to the channel, I still love you and appreciate you being here so much. Why not consider subscribing if you're not already? It would mean a lot to me, and it's a great way to help support the current Dido. Anyways, without further ado, please sit back, relax, and enjoy some of these classic Dido, old school triggers. So, for the first trigger tonight, I thought I would do something that is very Dido, very classic, that I don't really use as much anymore. And that is the cardboard tube, specifically the small cardboard tube, for some mouth sounds. So I hope you enjoy. For those wondering, when I first started doing mouth sounds on the channel, the reason I used this cardboard tube is because I thought I was terrible at them. Whereas now a lot of my comments are people saying that I'm quite good at mouth sounds. But I still love the cardboard tube. It's very 2022 Dido, if you ask me. Throw in a bit of my new techniques that I've learned with it, like this. Combining both the old and new school Dido. Let me know if you still like the cardboard tube. Now, I've been doing ASMR for 7 years, but one trigger that will never get old on my channel is, of course, playing cards. Whether it's a card magic video or just sounds on the box and the cards, like right now. They'll never be completely old school, I think. Let's open the seal, let's open the seal, let's open the seal. Oh, that's my favorite sound. use it as fake rain sounds in my videos. Anyways, let's get some card sounds, of course. You like the shuffling? Do you like the shuffling? It is so hot in Australia right now, for those wondering why I look a bit sweaty. That's why. Let's get a nice satisfying shuffle here. And oh gosh, I didn't finish it off very well though. Let's do that again. And there we go. Oh yeah, think of a card quickly. Think of a card, everybody right now watching it. Think of a card. Are you ready? What card were you thinking of? Was it 3 of clubs? If it is, let me know in the comments. What else is old school Dido, you ask? Well, I think this is very old school and I miss using it. I don't really use it as much. This is my little pet rainbow slug. Sensory toy, which a lot of people either love or hate, I found. And I feel it's very 2023 Dido, maybe. Now, I have a little test for some of you watching right now to find out if you really miss the old school Dido. This is a test for you. If you know the name that we gave this slug, comment it down below and that will be your verification check of you being a true old school, or I don't know. Maybe some of the people that used to watch my Twitch streams may remember. Which feels like ages ago now. If you still like this sound though, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll be the ASM artist that brings back the rainbow slug, because you just never see it anymore, do you? I kinda like it. I think it's quite tingly. It's got red and blue and purple, orange, yellow, green. So tingly. This next trigger actually makes me a little bit emotional because I think it's one of the first triggers I ever bought specifically for ASMR. And that is these powder brushes, I believe. Obviously for mic brushing, this sound in general with this mic and these brushes. I just feel like I'm 19 years old again, making ASMR videos in my bedroom. Look at the letters rubbing off of it. I don't know if you can see on the camera there, but the letters are rubbed off. I've had it for so long. That's where it used to say powder brush. Now it's just got a few black dots. I've got so many more brushes over the years, but I'll never throw these ones out. I just can't. course, up next, I have the mini basketball. Man, I've had this for so long. It's always, and still is, one of my favorite objects to tap on. I still use it. Just great sounds. I have a fun question for you all watching right now. Which background setup has been your favorite that I've had? Did you like my really old one in my bedroom, where you could actually like see parts of the wall and the door like overlapping? Did you prefer the one in my old house with the square things in the background and the plants and who remembers the Michael Jordan poster? Or do you prefer the one in my most recent flat that I lived in by myself, which was very similar to the bedroom one, but had a fan in the corner and a plant on the other side, no poster? Or do you like this one the most? The colorful one with different colors and the different props. Got my cloud pillow, my black, got a little globe, and then I don't know if you can make out what that is, but it's a little stuffed penguin, stuffed animal, stuffed toy, cuddly penguin. Alrighty, let's move on to the next sound. For the next trigger, I have my juggling ball. Which, oh boy, I remember these are actually newer juggling balls that I bought. But it's the same concept. The old ones that I bought, I broke. I had them for so long. They burst down the seam. And I had to get was it my mom or my granny that stitched it back up? I don't remember whoever it was. If you're watching, shout out to you. Thank you for saving one of the triggers. But there's just such an old Dido sound right here. What color do you see? What about no? And what about no? And what about no? And what about no? And no? Look what it says on the front. This is my biggest flex. It says my real name. That's funny. I saw a comment recently of someone saying that they enjoy my videos whilst there's no whispering in it while I do the triggers, but they way prefer them when I am whispering throughout the triggers like this. In fact, someone else said they specifically look for the bits in the video where I whisper while doing the triggers, so I don't know, do you guys like no whispering while I do them or not? I always try and mix channel member. You should see in the comments if you use the custom members only emojis. There's actually one of this. He's been around for so long. But let's see what sounds he makes. Let's turn the gain down just a little bit from this trigger. Frog, I think in like 2021, maybe 2022, I don't remember. Maybe it was more recent, I don't know. I do not know, but you will always be a staple to the old live streams and the channel. Good frog. For the next sound, I have my fluffy pop filter on because this is the very first pop filter I ever bought ages ago, and I remember buying it not long ago, but it sounds so relaxing. Recently, in the past couple years, I have been putting bubble wrap under this pop filter, calling it the sticky head massage, but I never just only use the pop filter anymore, and nothing else. It's so old. would do just a good classic Dido one. Some controller sounds, and hey, look, it matches my microphone. Why did I never notice that? I've always thought that the controller sounds are quite relaxing as sort of background sounds. So whether you're doing something or not, if you just hear someone clicking a controller or a button, or it's kind of similar to a keyboard, it just gives me a little bit of tingles hearing the, you know. Well, everybody, that is going to be it for tonight's ASMR video, where I did some of my oldest triggers to reminisce on the past and maybe see if you miss the old Dido, or if you prefer the new Dido with the new triggers and the newer styles and the newer mics and just the new everything. Well, I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to leave a like. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite sound